What if I told you that some of the best cameras of 2025 are the ones flying under everyone's radar? Cameras that are absolute gems but often overshadowed by flashy new releases. From street photography powerhouses to zoom beasts that feel like they belong on a different planet, today we are uncovering the top 10 underrated cameras you need to know about in 2025. But here's the twist. The number one spot? It's a camera that could completely change the way you see photography. Intrigued? Good. Stick around because you won't want to miss this countdown. Before we begin, make sure to hit that subscribe button for more exciting content from Alt Buzz. Trust me, you do not want to miss what's coming next. Let's get started. Let me ask you something. What if you had the power of a professional camera in a compact body, perfect for travel or capturing moments on the go? The Canon EOS M6 Mark II is exactly that, an underrated masterpiece that doesn't get the love it deserves. Picture this. You are exploring a bustling street market. The aroma of spices fills the air, vendors call out their specials, and vibrant colors pop in every direction. You whip out the M6 Mark II. Its 32.5 megapixel APS-C sensor captures every detail, from the texture of a hand-woven scarf to the sparkle in a child's eyes. This camera offers 4K video at 30 frames per second and an insane burst rate of 14 frames per second. Translation? You'll never miss a moment. Its compact size makes it a perfect companion for adventurers and vloggers. But here's the catch. Canon's RF mount cameras often steal the spotlight, leaving this hidden gem overlooked. If you're someone who loves the thrill of the candid, this camera could be your new best friend. At $849, it's a steal for what it offers. So the next time someone says bigger is better, remind them that the M6 Mark II exists. Imagine this scenario. You're on a safari, and in the distance, you spot a majestic lion basking under the African sun. You zoom in effortlessly with a lens that stretches from 24 to 600 millimeters. The Sony RX10 IV is your ticket to capturing wildlife, sports, or even the moon. With clarity that rivals high-end telephoto lenses. This camera might not have interchangeable lenses, but that's its superpower. Its 20.1 megapixel 1-inch stacked CMOS sensor delivers stunning image quality, while the Bi-ONS-X processor ensures lightning-fast performance. Oh, and did I mention the optical steady-shot stabilization? Say goodbye to shaky footage. Despite its incredible versatility, the RX10 IV often gets overshadowed by interchangeable lens cameras. But here's a thought. Why carry around a bag full of lenses when one camera can do it all? For $1,698, this bridge camera could be your all-in-one solution. Now let's take a step back in time. You're sitting in a quaint cafe in Paris, sipping espresso while sketching the Eiffel Tower. Except you're not sketching at all. You're photographing it with the Olympus PEN-F, a camera that looks as stylish as it performs. Its 20 megapixel micro four thirds sensor delivers razor-sharp images, while the 5-axis in-body stabilization ensures your photos are shake-free, even in low light. But the real magic? Its retro design. This camera is a conversation starter. Despite its charm, the PEN-F often gets labeled as a niche camera. But for street photographers and artists, this is not just a tool. It's an extension of their creativity. If you crave something unique, something that inspires you every time you pick it up, the PEN-F is worth considering. At $1,199, this stylish gem is more than just a pretty face. It's an artist's dream. Close your eyes and imagine this. You're wandering through a neon-lit city at night. Rain drizzles down, creating reflections on the pavement. You see a moment, a silhouette walking past a glowing billboard. You pull out the Ricoh GR IIIx, and with one click, capture a shot that belongs in a gallery. The Ricoh GR IIIx is built for street photography. Its 24.2 megapixel APS-C sensor, paired with a fixed 26.1 millimeter lens, that's a 40 millimeter equivalent, makes it perfect for those candid, intimate moments. But here's the kicker. It's small enough to fit in your pocket. Despite its size, it packs a punch with features like 3-axis in-body stabilization and full HD video at 60 frames per second. For $999, you're getting a compact powerhouse that delivers pro-level performance. If you've ever wanted a camera that disappears in your hands but delivers magic, the Ricoh GR IIIx is calling your name. All right, imagine this. You are standing in the middle of a bustling European market, let's say the colorful bazaars of Istanbul. The air is filled with the aroma of freshly brewed coffee and sizzling kebabs, and vibrant spices splash a rainbow of colors across countless stalls. You pull out your camera to capture this moment, but it is not just any camera. It is the Leica CL compact. Yet so sophisticated, it slides right into your messenger bag without weighing you down. But the magic lies in what happens when you hit that shutter button. The Leica CL boasts a 24-megapixels APS-C CMOS sensor, delivering rich, detailed images that bring every speck of saffron and every smile from a local vendor to life. The Maestro 2 processor works behind the scenes to give you crisp, vivid colors, even in low light as the sun sets over the city. And here is the real kicker. This camera does not just snap pictures, it tells stories. Its 10 frames per second burst rate means you can capture fleeting moments, like a kid chasing pigeons or the swirl of spices being tossed into the air. Leica's premium aluminum and magnesium alloy build ensures the CL feels as solid as its reputation. Oh, and do not even get me started on the glass. Leica lenses are known for their unparalleled sharpness, giving your photos that pop you only see in high-end editorials. Now, some might say, but it is so expensive. Sure, at $2,795 for the body alone, it is an investment. But can you really put a price on the ability to capture the soul of a place like Istanbul? Picture this. You are hiking through a dense forest on a crisp autumn morning, the sunlight streaming through golden leaves, casting intricate shadows on the ground. You stop to take a shot. But here is the twist. It is not with a $5,000 high-end camera. Nope, it is the Nikon Z5, a budget-friendly, full-frame beast that quietly punches above its weight. With a 24.3 megapixels full-frame CMOS sensor, the Nikon Z5 captures every intricate detail, from the veins of a fallen leaf to the dewdrops glistening on moss-covered stones. The X-Speed 6 processor ensures those colors look as vibrant as they felt in person. And for those moments when the lighting is tricky, the Z5's ISO range of 100 to 51,200 handles it all, whether you are under the forest canopy or catching the golden hour glow. Now here is where the story gets even better. Say you spot a deer in the distance, its ears twitching as it listens for danger. The Z5's 273-point hybrid autofocus system locks onto your subject in the blink of an eye, while its 5-axis in-body stabilization ensures your shot stays razor-sharp, even if your hands are trembling from the excitement. Sure, the 4.5 frames per second burst rate might not win any awards, but for under $1,300, this camera delivers more than enough firepower for enthusiasts. It is like finding a hidden gem in a treasure hunt. You know it is undervalued, and that makes it even better. Now let us take a stroll through the neon-lit streets of Tokyo at night. The city is alive. Bright billboards flash kanji characters, shopkeepers are busy with their customers, and the smell of ramen wafts through the air. This is the perfect environment for the Panasonic Lumix GX9, a camera that is as sleek and dynamic as the city itself. This compact powerhouse sports a 20.3 megapixels micro four thirds sensor, offering stunning clarity and detail, whether you are photographing a steaming bowl of ramen or the intricate architecture of a Shinto shrine. Its Venus engine processor brings those night shots to life, with vibrant colors and minimal noise, even at higher ISO settings. But what truly sets the GX9 apart is its dual IS 5-axis stabilization. Imagine walking through Shibuya Crossing, dodging a sea of people while vlogging or capturing handheld video. The GX9 keeps your footage buttery smooth, so your audience feels like they are right there with you. And when you want to get creative, the GX9's 4K video capabilities at 30 frames per second let you record cinematic scenes that will make your friends think you hired a pro videographer. At just $849 with a kit lens, the GX9 is the perfect blend of portability and performance. It is the kind of camera that whispers, "Why carry bulky gear when you can have me?" It may not have the fame of its big siblings, but in the hands of a creative soul, it is a tool for storytelling like no other. Have you ever dreamed of having the ultimate travel companion? Something compact, lightweight, yet capable of delivering breathtaking visuals? Well, let me introduce you to the Fujifilm X-S10. This camera is like that hidden gem in a jewelry store that no one notices because it's sitting next to the shinier pieces. But once you pick it up, you realize just how valuable it truly is. Picture this. You're on a weekend getaway in a picturesque countryside. You're exploring a quiet trail, and the sunlight filters through the trees, casting magical patterns on the path. You pull out the Fujifilm X-S10, and thanks to its 5-axis in-body stabilization, even your handheld shots look like they were taken with a tripod. Its 26.1 megapixels APS-C X-Trans CMOS sensor captures every intricate detail of the scene. And let us not forget its classic Fujifilm film simulations. Imagine your photos having that nostalgic cinematic vibe straight out of the camera. But it's not just for stills. The X-S10 shines in video mode too. Its ability to shoot 4K at 30 frames per second, or even full HD at 240 frames per second, gives you the flexibility to create jaw-dropping, slow-motion sequences. Whether you're a vlogger narrating your adventure or a content creator working on your next masterpiece, this camera has your back. And here's the kicker. It's under $1,000. For a camera that offers this level of versatility and performance, that is an absolute steal. Now, why is it underrated? Well, it often gets overshadowed by Fujifilm's flagship XT series. People tend to flock to the more popular options without realizing that this camera delivers almost the same performance at a much friendlier price point. It's a reminder that sometimes the best things come in unassuming packages. Now let us talk about a camera that feels like it was plucked straight out of a science fiction movie, the Sigma FPL. Imagine a full-frame camera that is so small and light, it almost feels like carrying your smartphone. But do not let its size fool you. Inside this tiny powerhouse is a 61 megapixels full-frame BSI CMOS sensor that delivers images with jaw-dropping resolution. Let me set the scene for you. Imagine you are in the heart of a bustling city at night. Neon lights reflect on wet streets, and the world feels alive. The Sigma FPL thrives in moments like this. Its ability to shoot in RAW video mode means your footage will be rich with detail, offering incredible flexibility in post-production. And for photographers, every shot feels like a masterpiece. Whether it's the intricate details of a vintage shop sign or the texture of cobblestones underfoot, this camera ensures nothing is missed. Here's what makes it stand out: the modular design. Want to attach it to a gimbal for cinematic video? Easy. Need to mount it on a drone for aerial photography? Done. The Sigma FPL is like the Swiss Army knife of cameras, built to adapt to your creative needs. But here's the thing, this camera is not for everyone. Its lack of in-body stabilization and niche appeal makes it a bit of an acquired taste. However, for those who value compactness and modularity, it's an absolute game changer. At $2,499, it's an investment in creativity that is hard to match. And now for the grand finale, we have the Pentax K-3 Mark III, a camera that feels like it was built for adventurers. If you've ever found yourself trekking through unpredictable weather, scaling rugged landscapes, or shooting in extreme conditions, this is the camera you need. Pentax DSLRs may not get the spotlight like mirrorless cameras, but they are a haven for those who value durability and an authentic photographic experience. Let me paint you a picture. Imagine you're on a snowy mountain peak, the wind howling around you. The cold bites at your fingers, but the Pentax K-3 Mark III does not even flinch. Its weather-sealed magnesium alloy body ensures that snow, dust, and moisture stay out, allowing you to focus on capturing the moment. And when you look through its optical viewfinder, you feel a connection to the scene, one that electronic viewfinders can never replicate. With a 25.7 megapixels APS-C BS CMOS sensor and a burst rate of 12 frames per second. This camera is perfect for wildlife and action photography. Think of capturing a rare bird mid-flight or a snowboarder carving through fresh powder. And with an ISO range that goes up to 1,600,000, even low-light conditions do not stand a chance. At $1,999, this camera offers features and build quality that make it a hidden gem in the DSLR world. Yes, it's underrated, but for those who appreciate its rugged charm and performance, it's an irreplaceable tool. And there you have it, our list of the most underrated cameras you need to know about in 2025. So which one caught your eye? Let me know in the comments. And hey, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to Alt Buzz, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss another upload. Want to support the channel? Consider sending a super thanks or joining our membership program. Your support helps us bring you more content like this. Until next time, happy shooting!